When last we left you, we had just arrived at Darwin. We were tired from our 16-day journey, but had lots to do, starting with checking in with the notoriously strict Australian authorities.
We're heading over to the customs dock to get checked in to Australia. What are you doing?
I'm taking the yellow flag down, the Q flag down. It means we're like checked in.
We're all checked in. We're heading to our first, actually our second anchorage, our first official cleared in anchorage in Fanny Bay here in Darwin.
Look at you.
Actually, I'm not doing very much.
She's here. We're here.
You're down under, upside down.
Upside down, down under. Woo! Yeah.
Made it.
Oh man, it was a challenging one. It's great to be here. We just checked in. We're heading over to where we're gonna drop the hook. Could use some lunch.
Oh man, you said it. I'm so hungry. I haven't had breakfast. I barely ate dinner last night.
Customs and immigration, biosecurity were great.
Everybody was so buttoned up, so nice, really thorough.
I know they got a reputation for being strict here, and they took some of our foodstuffs. You want to say, I mean, what did they take? Anything you were disappointed with?
I mean, our red pepper flakes, they took some sesame seeds. I knew they were going to take a lot. They took all of our, we had some remnants of frozen fruits and vegetables that they took.
Fine.
But yeah, they took dried beans and rice, nothing that was a surprise. And they were so kind and gracious and really nice about it.
And Johnny on the spot came right to our boat when customs was done, biosecurity was there.
Yeah, it was slick, it was easy.
I got the engine jumped, I got both of them going, I can go get a starter battery. Yay, here we are.
Yeah, super great.
All right, in the last half day, we did 83 miles for a grand total of 2,373 miles from Vanuatu to Darwin. It took us 16 and a half days, cost us 2 head sails and 1 ripped second reef point in the main.
So we've got to be on the lookout for crocodiles, several different types of poisonous snakes, and highly venomous jellyfish. Other than that, it's just an easy peasy beach landing.
Here we are, number 3. Number 1 was going through the Panama Canal. Number 2 was
Fatahiva, getting to the Marquesas.
Making landfall from the to the Marquesas, and now sip number 3 of our fancy bottle of Colombian rum, celebrating our arrival in Australia.
Australia, continent number 3.
Whew. Continent number 3.
Wow. That is really good. It is a beautiful sunny day here in Darwin. More importantly than that, there are dolphins.
There they are. Woo! Yeah! Hi! Pretty babies! Yeah! Hi! Oh my gosh! Look at them! We've never had dolphins so close to our sugar scoop before. This is awesome! Yay, Australia.
It's a beautiful day. Like, so.
Good day, mate.
We are kings of the world, and anywhere it's homebound, we are kings of the world.
All right, I just dropped the boys off, and we lost, the engine died once or twice on the way in. We gotta get this fixed. In this lifestyle, it definitely seems that if it's not one thing, it is something else. But then it's the total yin-yang of life, right? You got these engine issues, rip sails, total frustrations, balanced by epic experiences, traveling the world. I mean, here we are in Australia. Who would have thought we would ever make it this far? It's pretty epic. What was the deal? That new one didn't work?
Well, I had, as it turns out, 2 spares of these because of course I did. So the dinghy engine has been dying. I think I've got a compromised fuel system one way or the other. I swapped out the little fuel filter, which I had a spare of, and then I swapped out the bulge. Also, I put a new connection in here. So I'm ready to try it again. At this point, I've swapped out most of the system. This connection is actually new to my next step. Will probably be to replace the connection coming out of the fuel tank. And at that point, I will have pretty much replaced everything. And
Somebody's got a dirty bottom, and it needs to get cleaned. Well, that was fast and easy and satisfying.
here we are in Darwin. Always knew a haul out was on the agenda, and I don't really want to haul out.
Yeah, it's this situation is not the ideal. It's not what I would have liked to see for our first haul out.
We're gonna lift it with a underneath the bridge deck tractor lift
Instead of putting us in straps.
right. Gonna motor around this point up ahead of us and keep our fingers crossed going in with high tide, otherwise we couldn't get in there. It's across flats.
Oh, we're deep. I mean, we're shallow.
Yeah, it's shallow.
What's the depth?
7.6.
7 feet?
Yeah.
Whoa, that is shallow. All right, here it goes. Our first haul out. I'm a little nervous.
We need to drop our rudders to change our cutlass bearings. I'm also having the engines remounted. I've been having trouble with alignment for quite a while, and part of the reason is that a couple of the mounts are shot. I'm splurging on having a professional do that job while we go land exploring. So our hatches protrude from the bottom of the bridge deck, and the force of the lift crushed those, breaking the plexiglass and bending our floors. That leads me to this week's thought. It's one of my favorite quotes. Be kind whenever possible. It is always possible. This was a situation where it would have been easy to get angry and have an argumentative back and forth about who's to blame. But the reality is that there was fault on both sides, and ultimately my boat is my responsibility. At the end of the day, we came to a solution that was a win-win, which the yard covered totally at their expense.
Some other boats of this vintage have just fiberglass these in.
I think that is a fabulous idea.
I think that's fair. So I will say,
I mean, they're kind of cool.
they're kind of cool. I'm with these hatches. I mean, in general, this is before they got scrunched. I am more concerned about water
ingress.
than I am them working if we flip.
I don't think that we need that. Yeah, I think that fiberglassing them over, if they do a good job, I'm happy with that. back at our girl.
Well, so they really sanded it down.
Yeah, no, it looks good. I mean,
If
honestly.
it structurally support, then I think that was definitely an incredible job.
Poor Scout is in quite a disarray at the moment. We just got back. Some things are a pleasant surprise, others look pretty gnarly. Our boat is really, really dirty and just in a really bad state right now. It is gonna be a lot of work and it is really hot right now.
Well, if I could say my piece, it is way better than it could have been. I mean, our floors are, they're nice. At least we don't still have holes on the bottom of our boat.
So that was a success. The fiberglass looks good. We got one more round of paint to do, but it looks good, like structurally from the integrity of the hull perspective. Look, the electricity works. The refrigerator's still on.
There's no clear evidence of rodents in the boat.
no clear evidence of massive theft or something. So like, we got it scheduled. We're gonna Thursday night basically. The boat's gonna move. Friday morning be in the water.
We have a lot to do between now and then. Any through holes that are open that need to get closed real quick? Whoa, we are at quite an angle.
I feel like I'm gonna slide off.
Okay, then come back up.
Why did you
Hold on tight.